Hi students, today we're going to talk about citing evidence. Hopefully this will be more of a review. So what is citing evidence? Citing evidence is when we use facts, details, examples, and statistics that we read from a text to support our own ideas and opinions. Why is this important? Well, citing evidence is important because it makes our own arguments stronger and more believable. How do we cite evidence? There are three main steps to citing evidence. First, you need to form your own idea. For example, my idea might be global warming is a problem or global warming is bad. But again, if my reader doesn't know anything about that or the person I'm talking to doesn't know anything about global warming, one way I can make my argument more believable is if I have details, facts, and statistics. So I'm going to copy those from a text or from wherever I'm getting them. Then I'm going to explain what those details mean. Again, if I'm using my example from global warming, my idea is global warming is bad. My detail is the temperature rose 2 degrees in the last 100 years. My explanation is this is bad because the oceans have gotten warmer. I just made all of those up, but you can see why that makes our arguments more strong. So let's look at an example together from a text about cats. This is just a description about some facts about cats, and let's see if we can cite evidence to answer a question. So first we need to form an idea or an opinion. So my opinion, my idea is that cats are better animals than dogs. Next, I need to copy details. I'm going to find a detail from the text that supports my idea that cats are better animals. So after I read the text, I find out there was a cat that was a mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 years. Like the cat was the leader of that town for 20 years. That's so cool. I think that definitely makes cats better animals. So I'm going to use that information to support my idea. One way I do that, I can say, for example, a cat was the mayor of an Alaskan town for 20 years. Finally, I'm going to explain why the fact that this cat was a mayor makes cats better animals than dogs. So I might say something like, this reveals that citizens in cities love cats enough to make them leaders. Everybody loves cats. Let's go in a little bit more detail about how we write our idea, details, and explanation. So let's start with our idea. And my idea, remember again, is that cats are better animals than dogs. One of the strategies I can use is use words from the questions to write my idea. My question here is, what animal is better, cats or dogs? I'm going to use words from the question to write my answer. So I might use the word cats, better, animal, dogs, and I'm going to use those words to write my answer. Cats are better animals than dogs. That's it. How about details? Well, I changed my detail a little bit here in this example. I found another detail. The first thing I need to do is find details, statistics, facts, or examples from the text and copy the details. So after I read my article, I find another really cool fact that cats spend 70% of their time sleeping. That's pretty cool. So now I need to introduce the detail. Here are some words and phrases that you can use to introduce details, facts, and statistics from your text. Things like the author says, the text states, for example. You can use any of these. Pick and choose. You can use one, you can use several. Then I'm going to copy the detail from the text. So I might start with according to. The author, the cat spends 70% of their time sleeping. And then explanation. I need to explain why I think the fact that cats sleeping a lot makes them really cool animals. So my explanation might be that, well, if cats sleep a lot, that means they're much more chill animals and they don't require as much work as dogs. So I need to explain this detail. How does it support my idea? Just like we did with details, I'm going to introduce my explanation. Here are some words and phrases you can use to introduce your explanation. This means, this reveals, this illustrates, this highlights the difference between, this is because, this shows. And then you're going to explain why the detail supports your idea. So I might start with this reveals and then write my explanation. When I put all three of those sentences together, that's what makes my text citation or my evidence citation. All right, students, let's go practice.